The SNP has come under renewed pressure after George Galloway urged union-backing supporters to make the pressure count on the crisis-hit SNP, warning, "It's time for Nicola Sturgeon to go." The SNP has dominated the political landscape in Scotland for more than 13 years, fighting off opposition in the country to win 3 successive Scottish elections in 2007, 2011 and 2016. Ms Sturgeon became the party's leader and Scotland's First Minister in 2014, leading the SNP to general election victory in Scotland less than 2 years later. The SNP also crushed its rivals in last December's UK general election, winning a further 13 seats to now hold a huge 48 of the 59 seats available to Scotland in Westminster. But Ms Sturgeon has come under increasing pressure this year over her government's handling of the coronavirus crisis in Scotland, which has seen nearly 45,000 confirmed cases and more than 2,600 deaths. She has also been criticized in some quarters for her continued campaign to force a second referendum on Scottish independence, despite the country voting in favour of remaining part of the UK during a historic referendum in 2014. Former Labour MP Mr Galloway, who recently established the political campaign group Alliance for Unity to force out the SNP and end all hopes of Scottish independence, has warned the pressure is significantly increasing on the SNP and Ms Sturgeon. He has also launched a campaign for a vote of no confidence to be called in Ms Sturgeon and her SNP government, with the Change.org already receiving more than 30,000 signatures and a wave of support from those opposed to the First Minister and her party. Mr Galloway told Express, "Nicola Sturgeon's crowing about her record with coronavirus has been completely unacceptable as a governmental stance, but they are worse and not better than the vast majority of other places." The Margaret Ferrier affair has appeared as one of the biggest scandals in Scottish politics in many years. The SNP is in tatters, and now is the time for those of us who support the union to make that pressure count. He added, "The SNP are beginning to turn and it's time to chase them off the field at the election in May."